Alrighty, so قبل ما نعمل أي حاجة let's set a scene. لا ثانية واحدة، مش السين ده سين تاني. POV انتوا قاعدين في مكان you're relaxed, you choose your favorite scented candle. ثانية واحدة let's light it. Et voila, we have our scented candle. What's next? We put some music on, obviously. Next, we're gonna dim the lights. The only thing I could do though is close the blinds. Much better. Do you feel relaxed yet? I thought so. Alright, now we could start. I'm Lean النهاردة. Once again, I'm the graphic designer or director Amina at Retag, and this is an episode of our weekly series Thrifting Tips. Why did I draw a scene? Why did I put you through all of this? Don't you always feel the need and you want to go shop but you can't for the life of you get out of bed? Or can't get out of the comfort of your own home? مش على طول بتحسوا وانتوا نازلين مثلا تشوب ان انتوا في competition ما بين الناس اللي معاكوا في بتشوب؟ يعني مثلا who's gonna get to that piece first, أو who's gonna try this on first, أو that's the last piece, I gotta get it. Don't you always feel that? You don't have to be the last man standing anymore. Now, if you shop through our app, Retag, you're not gonna go through all of that. Everything's gonna be laid out in front of you من غير أي hassle, من غير أي مشاكل, ومن غير أي competition. في المود بقى اللي أنا لسه حطاكوا فيه ده, taking those scents that you just lit up and go on the app, navigate the app and browse through everything. I know last time أنا قلت لكم we're gonna browse through everything برضو, بس this time we're gonna see every single section. دلوقتي أنا بنتو I wanna shop on the app. هدخل على إيه؟ I know in the normal answer إن أنا هدخل عند the women's section. What you don't know is that you can also browse the men's section. I always did this بصراحة because I always found that they had like a wider range of stuff. مثلا if I wanted something that's oversized, I know I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna find it. Either oversized shirts or sweater vests that were really in last season. I always found it there. Hell, I even know people that browse from the kids section just to find their size. So we shop for outdoor clothes, right? But you know what's actually very underrated? PJs, accessories, and shoes. Today's specialty bag complements the last one. We're gonna check every single item, but while we're checking them, we're gonna focus on the details. We're gonna see that photos, ساعات بيبقوا like an album of photos, an album of 3, an album of 4. We're gonna check these. We're gonna really zoom in on the material, on the quality, on the color. Inside, the light changes the color, so you gotta really know what you're picking. We're gonna zoom in on intricate details too. Why are we gonna check these things? Because we need to figure out our style. Figuring out our style D, I'm gonna talk about it later on along with the material thing, but right now you need to have an overview, have a look, brainstorm, look at everything, get inspired. This is exactly what I'm trying to have you do this episode, because all of this is really gonna complement the next 2 episodes when I tell you how to know your style or how to figure out what you want to buy and how to check for the right material that you should buy and those materials that you can't for the life of you buy. Take it as homework, as practice for next week's episode and the week after that. It's really simple. All you gotta do is just 2 things. Check every section and zoom in on the details and check every single detail in the listing, not just the photos, also what the lister or the seller has on there. And on that note, I'll see you next week.